Revenge drama.
Betrayal. Scenes of madness.
Revenge delayed.
A graveyard scene.
Bucket loads of blood.
Violence and death.
The company was formed in 1998, basically as a vehicle to do theatre, a new and interesting theatre.
The play opens at a high dramatic pitch.
And I like physical theatre, and this play is great because people normally think Shakespeare is all blah, 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 but if you put yourself a challenge of doing a play like this with three players...
To relate their experience. But what was this, my lord, upon the platform where we watched?
Well, I always find it ironic that, I studied Hamlet in school, but we never actually saw a performance of it.
No, yeah.
It would have been fabulous to have seen it performed, because you bring it to life.
Wings his body down, and jump up and down again, and again.
Interesting, because Shakespeare didn't write his plays to be read, he wrote them for actors to be performed and doing it on their feet.
Affection! Pooh! You speak like a green girl unsifted in such perilous circumstances. Do you believe these tenders, as you call them?
I do not know, my lord.
You read the play, and then you play it.
And that is a big point, which is make it so difficult for people to like Shakespeare, because they remember when they studied it in school just from a text. It doesn't make sense if you just read it. You need to watch it.
In thy intense, wicked, or charitable, thou comest in such a questionable shape that I will speak.
Is the fact that I look at the way we do plays as a kind of a 21st century version of what Shakespeare was doing in the 16th century when he was doing this in the Globe. The Globe was a place where everybody would talk, he would talk with the audience. The fourth wall concept didn't exist by then. So people actually were having a dialogue with the audience.
I think it was a bit convoluted.
So,
And to me, I was just going to mention Ophelia, because we were talking about Ophelia. She does lose her mind at the end, doesn't she? Because she commits suicide. And, well, we're told she falls from a willow tree, but we believe she committed suicide.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. A fellow of infinite jest, of most excellent fancy. He had borne me on his back 1,000 times. Now, how abhorred in my imagination it is. My gorge grimaced. There hung his lips, which I have kissed, I know not how oft. Where be your jibes now, huh? Your gambols, your songs, your flashes of merriment that were wont to set the table on a roar. Not one now to mock his own grinning, eh? Quite chuckful.
To open up dialogue with young people as well, and get inside their own thoughts. What do they think? How do they feel?
It's not just made up.
Stop! Okay, I think I've just heard enough from these two, so I'm going to throw that question out to you.
Okay, now we're gonna get this going. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what you need to do is you need to answer a very simple question. There's no right or wrong answer. Just think about it. My question is, who is your favorite character in the play? Ophelia, who's your favorite? Hamlet, for you? Hamlet? Ophelia? Hamlet? Yeah, you. Hamlet. Okay, look, Hamlet, Claudius, Ophelia, some Horatio. So, maybe let's start with the one that everybody laughed at, okay? Those of you who like Claudius, or liked him, why?
As an educational tool, it was outstanding. And I have no doubt that these kids came away with a real, not just having enjoyed it, but with a real insight into what Hamlet is actually about.
To be or not to be?
That is the question.
Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to succour the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune,
Or
to take arms against the sea of troubles, and by opposing end,
To die, to sleep.
No more?
and by a sleep, to say we end the heartache and the 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to.
'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished.
To die, to sleep.
To sleep,
Perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub.
for in that sleep of death what dreams may come when we...
One! No! No! Judgment!
I think a very powerful image.
Thanks very much. Well, again. Again! Oh, my lord.